Waves Live. Today we have Jason and Tiffany Lewis. Jason, Tiffany, how you guys doing today?
Good. How you doing, Tom?
Oh, doing well. Great. Hey, glad we could connect here. And so if you don't mind, if we could start and if you could share with our viewers, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I've been a real estate broker for the last 15 years here in Sacramento. I've owned 3 different brokerages. Born and raised here in Sacramento. My father was a very successful architect, general contractor in the Sacramento region. And so basically right out of high school, I started drawing house plans for my dad. And then eventually started building homes, became a home builder. And we moved to Kona, Hawaii for about 14 years, built a ton of homes over there, and then came back to Sacramento, my hometown, to start building again. And then the market kind of turned a bit, and that's what kind of prompted me for real estate.
Man, that's great. Well, what a great background and what a great foundation. Plus Kona, Hawaii. Dang, I love it.
Good. Yeah, it was tough to beat.
Awesome. So Tiffany, how about you?
I'm actually born and raised in the Bay Area, East Bay, actually, Livermore. Moved here about 2004-ish. And my background is more administrative work. I was working for an engineering firm as an administrative assistant for a few years. I had experience in a call center right around when I met him. So that's kind of, when it came to real estate, he needed more of a support side of things. And that's kind of where I fit in with all of it. But I love Sacramento. I definitely would never leave.
Awesome. Well, great. And so how did you guys meet in the first place?
I'll let you tell that story.
Well, I was working my second job because at that point in my life, I mean, the jobs I had were literally just to pay bills. He came into the restaurant that I worked at, and we just kind of met eyes, and it kind of took off from there. Honestly, we were instantly best friends. And at that time, he had just finished building one of his last spec homes. It was on the market. And that was right around 2007. So you want to take it from here?
Well,
it was love at first sight, right? Love at first sight. 16 years ago.
Well, that's awesome. I see you guys. You're so photogenic. You guys are so photogenic. I see you on social, and you guys tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, we have 2 girls, 7 and 4, Kaylin and Riley. He also had a daughter already when I met him. She's 22 now. Her name's Jenna. So we have this amazing family of girls. They keep us busy for sure.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's great. Perfect. So I'd love to hear your real estate story. What inspired y'all to get in? I know, Jason, you mentioned a little bit. Maybe we can unpack that. What else inspired you to get into real estate in the first place?
Yeah, well, in 2008, as you know, the market took a change, not for the better. I was caught with a couple spec homes, and the market had turned on me. I had my real estate license just to buy and sell my own properties because I was a spec home builder. And at that point, I figured, okay, the market's changing. Nobody's building homes anymore. What's next? Mm-hmm. So something possessed me to get my broker's license in 2008. And since then, we've sold hundreds of homes. It's been a great journey.
Yeah. And at that same time, I was laid off from my job. So it was kind of a natural for me to come and work in his office while I kind of figured out what I was going to do. And then at some point, we figured out we were a really good team and really complimented each other work-wise. So I got my license as well, and we've been doing it together ever since. 15 years.
Wow, that's great. Well, It sounds like the timing was perfect, and I know that you have heard, and it sounds like you follow Wayne Gretzky. One of my favorite sayings: "You have to skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it is now." So
absolutely,
that's perfect. That's awesome. And I know that you could have joined any real estate company. We're honored to have you at eXp Realty.
We're very happy.
Yeah, so that's great. So why and how did you decide to join eXp Realty? And was there something that solved for you all? Let's talk a little bit more about that.
Why don't you take it from there?
Well, I think we were independent at first, kind of figuring things out, and then we joined a franchise about 5 years in, and then we joined a Next Home franchise about 5 years ago. So every 5 years, we just kind of make a new jump to kind of take things to the next level. And I would say that we were doing really well on our own, but there was still something that was missing. And eXp kind of fills in those gaps for us. There's more flexibility for our branding. The revenue share actually is something that was very intriguing to us early on. We're not big recruiters. I would say that sort of happens organically, but that is a goal of ours with eXp, and it's so far so good. Also, the tools that are available through eXp, everything is just very streamlined. Marketing has become much easier for us. We're able to market ourselves and our properties at the click of a button. Whereas up until now, we've been all referral based. We haven't really paid for any marketing. We haven't really dove into our sphere and organized our CRM. And now with eXp, all of that has been made possible. I mean, we're still kind of in a little transition period, but we're only 2 months in and we've already pretty much capped.
Yeah, definitely capped.
Yeah, and
next couple weeks.
and now the fees are incredibly competitive. And the network itself, all the agents we've met, everybody that we know that's joined eXp, we can now see why they joined, and we're excited for the future.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I love the fact ever since I first met you guys are just super honest communicators, and you're the same way with all of your clients and with your agents that you lead. And then also, I just love your commitment to personal excellence, which is just amazing. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, great. Well, if anyone wants to reach out and get a hold of you guys, what's the best way to reach out?
Well, you can reach Jason or I anytime on our cell phones. Our website, golewistv.com, is also a good way to inquire, or just find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Well, great. Hey, thanks for your time today. If any of you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Jason, Tiffany, or myself, and we'd love to serve. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.